on their own. So, yeah, definitely such a strong team. But welcome to the show here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final match of the day, the consolidation match here between Fnatic and Virtus.Pro. It's a best of 3, and we're going to be starting off with Fnatic on the counter-terrorist side of Overpass, which is a good way for them to start now. Let's see if they're going to be able to make it work. There was a bit of a boost. Fnatic actually did spot the people running into the sewer area, so instant smoke goes off, and Virtus.Pro, they have the bomb down there, but they can pretty easily rotate back and forth through this connector, and Fnatic aren't really holding that aggressively over here. They're playing it very passively, in fact, on the A-bomb side.
They are. They're going for that standard tried and true, and of course it's Olafmonster and Crim paired together on the A side. Smoke to go down to block off the entrance there, but they've got that tried and true crossfire set up already. So if VP were to tempt fate and try and run in there, they're basically running into the blender. VP now, with still a minute left on the clock, are deciding to rotate back, but JW spots Neo's leg there as he goes past, so he knows that they're coming back around.
And are they going to be here fast enough? JW can come in and backstab the whole team, and he is coming up here. That's the first kill, second headshot. JW needs a little bit more, but he's not going to get it. Taz will finally take him out. Now, can they get this damn bomb down? Because they need to do that at the very least. They're inside the bomb site. Finally, there's a chance for a plant. Pasha still waiting here. Nice headshot from Neo. Olafmonster charging in, and Flusher too. It's going to be all down to Pasha. 1-on-3. And I don't think he's going to survive here. They're essentially just chasing him out of the bomb site. And it's definitely going to be a defuse here. Pasha goes down. That's a nicely handled round. JW did so much that round. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was it, man. He manages to sneak past them. They have no idea that he's waiting behind, but then more importantly, he stops the bomb plant, and he even gets a parting headshot. Like, even the 1-for-1 in that situation is all right for JW, but the fact that he picks up 2 kills just makes his teammates' lives so much easier.
Now, I have a question, though.
Okay, shoot.
How hard, like, look this right here, how hard is it for JW not to knife somebody? Because you know he wants to. You know he wants to. Of all the players in the game, JW is the one person who really has to restrain himself. But it's almost like we should give him a little bit of credit for not doing it, because that's... Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is a full-on boost. Getting a little bit too greedy there, Flusher, hanging around a little bit too long, and then he's going to get punished for that. But this is a big buy coming in here from VP. Not sure if Fnatic exactly saw this coming, especially after they get the plant and the pistol.
And look at this. Taz actually has a Molotov, which is really early to be buying a grenade like that. It makes you wonder if they are going to end up with some sort of B push. Because actually there's nobody holding that corner, so firebombing that doesn't really make a difference. But I'm wondering if they're going to try and make a lot of noise over here and then actually rotate back down again. I wouldn't be surprised.
They can do that. I mean, Taz is still lurking over in sewer, and they are going to head back towards that B site. He can use it to clear out a number of places, actually. He can use it to clear out the barrels on the B site, the site proper, put it into pit. I mean, that Molotov could be very useful.
Sniper spot too. That's exactly what they do. They actually just go and make a little bit of noise over here. They're going to leave one person, which is Pasha, with the scout, just to see if he can pick anyone off. The rest of them probably going to go for it. Pasha, though, goes down. That's a nice opening kill from Crims. Pronax takes down Minai, so now part of the push is kind of already crumbled. Pronax waiting down here. He's actually going to go down to Taz. So another bomb planting opportunity here. Not the greatest thing that it's actually him with the rifle here, because he's very low on health. But we'll see.
The Bison, man. The Bison, the Valiant Bison, but Olafmonster's going to pick up Neo, and now it's going to be the close in here. 3-on-2 retake situation. The Flames keeping them back for now, but there's still plenty of time for Fnatic. They have a kit on Crims, so they will be able to get this defuse eventually. Olafmonster getting shot in the face there by Taz. A bit too close for comfort, but they have it now. Fnatic, they managed to weather the storm with 3 guys alive as well, which is the important bit.
Yeah, I think Pronax picking off Minai that early made a really big difference. Otherwise, he could have been weirdly sandwiched in. So that's just what it's down to. Nice attempt from Virtus.Pro, and if nothing else, they got the bomb down, which means even the buy they made here, it's not going to completely handicap them going on further here.
Well, do they go for another buy? Do they try and keep this up? Because they do realize that they did come close here. A couple shots, you know, otherwise, exactly. There you go. I'm not even surprised to see the buy coming out from VP right now. They just want to keep the pressure up on Fnatic because they know they're doing the damage. But look at JW. He's so quick in here. He's going to miss the shot. This could be a big opportunity for VP to try and push through, but they aren't going to try and press.
A lot of grenades wasted for Fnatic, and they don't really get that much of a return on it. So Virtus.Pro dodging a lot of the damage here. Flusher, I think he's getting wall banged down. Yeah, he got shot right through the wood panel over here, down to 5 health. So if they could lob a grenade over, that'd certainly be beautiful, but they don't actually have any. So, I mean, smokes and flashbangs don't really count. They just don't do that much damage.
Yeah, might not cut it. Still, if you could smack Flush in the face, that would be pretty impressive.
Pretty kill him at this point, yeah.
Pronax, though, I mean, they're just going to plug this gap. Fnatic still have a decent number of nades on their side, so it's not the end of the world for them, but they are approaching the 50-second mark, and VP still gathered up outside this B site, and it feels odd to say that VP are gathered up outside the B site, because usually they're like the A masters, and we haven't seen them go there quite yet.
Yeah, this is actually very different from how they played earlier. Pronax, they line up for him, but he only gets the 1 kill. Now JW, he actually misses another shot. That's 2 now that he's managed to miss, and that second one definitely a little bit more critical. He has to land those shots here. Olofmeister is going to come in and try and help out, and that's the bomb drop as well there. Neo goes down. Nice jump over, and Taz all alone. They thought he was in the smoke. They're going to find him eventually, and that's another round where Virtus.Pro just get the 2 kills in, but unlike previous rounds, they actually don't get the bomb plant, and that I'm assuming is probably gonna make them eco. Even though with the round loss bonus, it's obviously ramping up. This is the 4th round now, but I still think it's a little bit tricky.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, though, they should be actually going... You're right, though. They should be backing off, maybe taking a step to be able to get that AWP up on Menai's, and they are going to go for that AK, not the AK, rather, but for the eco. So, VP decided to take a step back. I mean, they are on the T side of Overpass. It's not the end of the world. They have plenty of time to rush down Flusha and just get a big punish and maybe pick up a Swag 7 here.
Maybe. Pronax still waiting in here. Actually, that smoke, that's definitely the smoke from the grenade that went down that blocked it from Pronax. That can be incredibly annoying. Sometimes that smoke's actually like better than a smoke grenade. It's crazy. So that definitely caught Pronax a little bit then.
No doubt about it. You could see him just get caught completely by surprise there, the reaction. That's a painful little mistake there, and that's actually going to give VP a little bit of an edge. Taz has got that shotgun to use now. And they've gathered up outside of A side. I'm curious to see if VP are now going to choose this round here in particular to try and change things up and make a play for A. I mean, they could very well do it. It's just doing it on a pistol.
Oh, better be a little bit careful, but Olofmeister is there to help out. JW did spot one person. It's going to be Crim stealing that kill, though. JW is like, he's got the angles, but he's just not finding the kills right now. Pasha's going to be the only one left here. 35 seconds left. Be nice if he could pick up a 3rd kill in this round, just to give his team a little bit of an edge, maybe going into the next one. But 1 click from Crim says no.
Oh, it's so clean as well. He's just like, you're going to come right there, and I'm just going to click on your face, and you're going to be gone. And we're going to get another round on the board. Crims. And we'll definitely be keeping an eye on Crims. But there you have it, right? That HE, the smoke.
Yeah.
Right there. He doesn't actually know until he's getting shot at.
Pretty much. I mean, the X-ray makes it really easy for us to see, and also I think GoTV changes that smoke a little bit. But in his eyes, it's very different.
Well, all right, let's see. The big buy coming in here from VP. They've got the AWP picked up on Menai's as well. Olofmeister getting into connector fairly quickly, but VP are just completely going around this. They aren't even giving it any tension at all. They're actually looking to potentially close in on Olofmeister if he's not careful. Bialy already walking past that point. But it's going to be Fnatic actually taking control of Sewer this time around. So they will be the ones actually in control of this position on the map. VP will have to take a fight to them if they want to get it back.
Yeah, and Fnatic just giving up a large part of map control over here by the A-bomb site. They're allowing Virtus.Pro to get all the way up here, which I think generally is a little bit less successful. Actually, if you want to do this, I kind of prefer having 3 people at the A-bomb site. But we'll see if Fnatic aren't gonna come up with something cool anyway. JW covering the squeak door into connector, which is kind of cool. And Pronax is making sure no one's gonna walk up close to him. So they definitely have a decent setup here. But Virtus.Pro have both smokes and molotovs to try and deal with this A-bomb site.
Well, let's see how things break down here, because they're rotating the bomb back over towards B. It looks like they want to go off of Menai's. Menai's is slowly sneaking his way up here, but JW is already pre-aiming this position. If he walks into the crosshairs here, this is going to be a very sad moment for JW, but JW actually changes it up. They may be buying the fake here, Fnatic.
They are certainly rotating back, but Crims is going to open up with the first kill inside the B bomb side. You can see Menai's is already up there. JW goes down. He's not going to connect with that shot, and Pronax is very low. Flusher, 2 great kills coming in. That's hugely important. Stops the bomb plant from even going down, and there's just 8 seconds now. Neo, the only one left. That was looking so good for Virtus.Pro right up until the point in time when Flusher decided to join the party, and it all just kind of crumbled. That was actually a very good entrance from Virtus.Pro.
It hits that perfect timing. And it was, really, because JW was pulled out of position from the nades that were thrown onto A site. And VP, they didn't waste any time. Sometimes you see teams hesitate. They're like, did we sell that fake or not? You know, did they go for the full 1999, 7-month package? Like, this time around, Fnatic, they bought it. They were great. They were all about it, right? They loved the product, but they just couldn't capitalize because Flusha, he wanted a refund.
Yeah. That's going to be it. Crim's currently at 5-0-0, so he hasn't actually died yet. A bit of a chance to throw a grenade all the way up to probably the other side of the map, basically.
Wow, that's annoying. Pronax is not having any luck.
Not at all. But JW will actually finally connect with a shot, which is good news. It takes a little bit of time to warm up here on an overpass. But once he gets warmed up, you just know it's not going to be fun at all. Good grenade damage as well, and he's just continuously guessing the angle through, but not really connecting. Pronax boosted up to try and look over, I think. Yeah, he's trying to look over whatever smoke goes on. This is kind of cool. That jump is actually like kind of a similar one to the one we see on Inferno by the cart. So it's still being used different parts of different maps, which is nice.
But now, what isn't nice is basically VP are down a man. They're down gear as well. They have a single flash and 2 smoke grenades, and they still have yet to get onto a site. So this is definitely tough here for VP. They need to figure out a way to just cut it up, and they're going to go for the A play here. They decide to rush the bottleneck. Nice nade. That does massive damage. That incendiary could be huge, but Flasher gets caught out in the open, and there's the entry for VP. That's the opening they were looking for.
See if they can actually make it in this time. And Ice goes down. Flusher with a great double. That's going to be a quad kill as Flusher kills all of Virtus.Pro as they try and push in, just hiding by that truck. 6-0.
9-1-2 right now on Flusher. That's 2 back-to-back big rounds from him, pretty much. Being in the right place at the right time and not missing the opportunity. But hey, a clap out of Fnatic. Anders,
I can't believe it.
What's going on? Flusher's smiling.
And I think we even have like a little bit of audio on the players, so
yeah.
we really heard that. Yeah, that's on almost unseen.
Fnatic never show reactions. Okay, that's how confident they are going into this. You know, everything's going right. They're getting sick frags, and all of a sudden they're slapping hands.
Well, Flusher's playing really well, so I mean, a little bit of celebration is in order. Grenade rain's out, and Minais pretty much takes full damage from that one. Ouch. No body armor.
That's pain right there. VP, they're looking like they want to try and gather up on this as quickly as possible. They've got the CZs. They're going out with the nades. Good flash there, but Minais gets countered, and that's going to slow him down somewhat. It's going to be Pasha taking point here for VP. They're running into it, but Taz manages to get the first one. Flusher just spraying wildly. Nearly hits the second.
And they at least get the bomb down. Actually gets stopped for a moment by Olofmeister, but I think Bialy's finally on it. So it's at least going to be around with the bomb plant here for Virtus.Pro now. Bialy can't really do much for the bomb side in the back here. In fact, he's going to be found, and Fnatic just rushing through the fire to be the first to defuse here. So 7-0 is going to be the scoreline. Virtus.Pro, they're getting some kills in, they're getting some bomb plants, and remember, they don't need a tremendous amount of rounds. They did really well against LDLC on this map, but Fnatic are obviously a little bit more prepared.
Yeah, it's Fnatic are coming into this with their heads in the game, and I think that's the big difference here. You know, they're clearly playing well together, they're communicating well. They've got that crossfire always set up practically. So you're dealing with one guy, maybe you get through him, right? Maybe Taz gives you that entry, but then Flusha, the rotation comes in, and Fnatic just regain control instantly. So VP, it's going to take a round. It's just a decisive round where they instantly obliterate the defense. But it just doesn't seem to be possible right now.
Well, it's a double up setup this time for the terrorist side, which is definitely very interesting. Taz is going to walk right in. I think Crim's trying to free fire a little bit there. Olaf gets the 1 kill. Now they need to deal with him somehow. And if he falls back, he's actually going to get ulted on that side. So he's kind of trapped. He walks into Neo apparently, and is going to get taken down. JW, nice flick onto Taz, is going to kind of equalize it. So we're back to 3-3. Can they somehow deal? They've got plenty of time this time, but they have a lot more grenades than last time. They need this round.
Pasha is offing as well here. Not Minais, so Pasha coming in from Snake. He was so close. He was on there. The edge. Who's going to win this battle, though? JW is looking the wrong way. He's looking towards mid. Changes up his position. Pasha's looking to punish, and there you go. Point blank, but Pronax takes out Minais in the meantime.
Yeah, grenade. Pronax is going to walk out of the blast radius there, so it's not quite done yet. Still got 35 seconds. And are they going to run back? If they go to B right now, that'd definitely be an interesting move. Pronax is up here. Flusher is still covering the B bomb side. The bomb is just dropped back here. I think Virtus.Pro are worried about getting flanked. Pasha's going to go for it. He actually takes that kill. Pronax goes down. That's a huge opening granted here by Papa Biceps. It's going to be Flusher now. 1-on-2. If he steals this from Virtus.Pro, they're gonna have a talk with him afterwards.
Yeah, perhaps jumping the gun there somewhat. Flash out to try and stop it, but Neo's about to walk right in. There you go, drops the bomb. 8 seconds left. Pasha has no time. Pasha has to go for the kill, and Pasha knows this. He's trying to hunt him down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Flusha! He makes it! Flusha just barely lives.
What a chase down.
Robbery, man. Pasha's got to be feeling disgusted after that. 7 HP left on Flusha. He barely makes it out around that corner before the time ticks down.
Flusher, man. What a hunt. So we need someone to take that clip and put like adequate music on it. It's not Benny Hill type music. That's not what it was. This was like, this is serious. This is like Jaws theme type music.
Exactly.
He was coming for him right there. One more bullet and he has it. Oh, robbery. Absolute robbery.
Way too close. And now, well, VP, that's got to leave a sour taste in your mouth. That's disgusting. The fact that they can't pick that up, it comes down so close. And now, I mean, they still have money to buy despite not getting a plant. But if they were to lose this one without getting a plant, then it gets tricky again. They're enforced by, you know, territory. VP just need to have a decisive win, and even that they can't seem to manage.
Pasha did so much that round. That opening on Pronax was just big, and he won the battle against JW as well, so it's a lot of things working out for them, and it still wasn't quite enough. This round, it is the Wonder Child starting off, taken down by Ali. Good return here from Pasha. Seems to be determined to really try and pull his team through here, but he is going to get killed immediately afterward by Crims. Now Flusher again up on the high ground here, taking a bit of a fight, and he's going to come out on top against Neo. Pronax. Just a perfect angle at that point. Not much Minice could do coming through the smoke, which leaves Taz.
All by his lonesome, 1v4. And Fnatic, every step of the way this round, they've been either in a position to refrag, or they've just been reading where VP were coming in, and it was just a series of 1v1v1v1s. Fnatic always in the right position to deal with wherever VP were running in. Like, what do you...
I'm sorry, did we just get a shot of Wolfmeister banging his Red Bull into the table like a kid and saying, I want more Red Bull? I think that's what we just saw. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what the answer is for VP at this point. I
do like that they're ecoing. I mean,
yeah, that's definitely something they need to do. I actually think the double up setup wasn't such a bad call. And they got the advantage simply trying to take aim battles against Fnatic doing that. But I mean, that cost a lot of money. You can't just do that every round. Then you have to eco like now and then try and throw in that round, which might be the reason why they're ecoing in the first place. Who knows?
Let's see. Olaf. But right now, I mean, really just delaying tactics coming out from Fnatic. They're going to try and burn as much time off the clock before they use these nades, but VP aren't interested in waiting. They're going to try and rush right onto this side. Crims will pick up the first one. Taz again takes out Pronax. And Taz with the double kill. It's this time around that Taz decides to step up.
Oh, that was mid-air. He was falling back. Bayali's going to go down in return, but that was a great shot from Bayali. What angle even was that? It's going to be down into a 2-on-3, and maybe Olafmeister really did need that Red Bull, because this is going to be interesting now. Pasha waiting right at the edge here, and JW's on the stairwell trying to get into it, but this would be a big upset. If Virtus.Pro win on an eco like this, it's going to be huge for them. They could really build something off this, especially because they're going to have a mountain of money going into the next round. That's Pasha opening up on Flusher. Now it's all on JW. He's trying to push in. He's not got much time. He gets the 2 headshots. C-set 75, but there's obviously no time. He can't do this. He gets the triple, but there is no time. And that's it. Virtus.Pro, based off of just an eco and C-set 75s, they take the round.
Based off of Taz as well, gets in there and gets those 2 entries off the smokes and flashes that VP throw in initially. That investment pays off huge. And yeah, Olafmeister a little bit less energetic this time around. Maybe somebody should be hooking him up with that Red Bull.
Yeah, man, that was the fatal flaw right there.
Man, but that's the crazy thing though. It's almost like a fluke situation that is allowing VP to get into a round win scenario, and that's, you know, VP needs something a bit more consistent than that to be able to run it back here in this, because now we're past the mid of the half. We're getting towards the end of it, and VP still need maybe another 4 rounds. Like, this needs to end 10-5, I think, going into the second half.
See, now I thought this was going to spark Virtus.Pro to buying, you know, an AWP, but they go all rifles instead. They're just not interested. And in turn, actually, Fnatic have picked up 2 rifles or 2 scoped rifles. So that makes it a little bit more tricky here.
Olafmeister already starting off strong with the entry. They're already scoped up. I mean, Olafmeister, wait, is that double? Olafmeister missing a pretty shot there. That's a bit of a mistake. Yali's going to nade him for the trouble. Counter nade goes out. Did they have that double setup though? No. JW's lurking over on the B side, so it's not 2 ops on just holding this A side.
That would be pretty brutal. Just double up crossfire.
Like, hey, we know you're going to come here. But without the smokes, I mean, with the smokes down and the flashes as well, that would actually be a pretty big gamble on Fnatic's part.
The thing is, Virtus.Pro have 2 Molotovs, and actually they can be used to, well, Neo's going to throw one in here, so that's one gone, but actually they could Molotov the corner where Crims is in, basically the A-bomb side. You can throw it right over the building there, so that'd be kind of interesting if they could at least force Crims to move around. But obviously this A defense is still rock solid. We got 3 people over here.
20 seconds left as well, and Fnatic still have the, I mean, they still have the nades. Now they're going to start throwing them out, but VP, they're left with so little time. Olafmeister missing another shot. Crims is going to get caught out in the open, still gets the spray down, and Olafmeister manages to find Minize as well. VP, they just left themselves too little time to act. And at the end of it, they can't find any frags. Fnatic just make it look easy.
Yeah. The one positive thing here for the Polish team is that the round they won was an eco. So the fact that they lose this one even after winning one still means they're probably going to have, like,
decent money.
They can still probably buy. Otherwise, they'd be flat broken. They'd have to eco again. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see them buy a little bit here. Yeah, so they're actually going to force it up. And that they can only do this because the round they won was an eco round. Otherwise, this would be impossible.
They'd be right back down in the hole, but they've also had some success with the CZs, so we'll see if they can do it again. There's the shot to bait it out. Crims taking it. That's still getting a little bit of info. We'll see if he gets caught out in the open, and there you go. Bialdi hunts him down, and that's the entry. Olofmeister actually getting spotted out on long as well. Leaves him vulnerable to getting wrapped around on. He's trying to cut that off before it can become a problem.
Super smart choice here from Virtus.Pro in not chasing him, but just going for it. Bialdi even Flash just picks up the headshot on Flusher mid-air. And yeah, Olofmeister might have got away, but they have the bomb site, so a very favorable trade here for the Polish team. Pasha's going to take down Pronax. This is looking really good. Virtus.Pro are not out of this half just yet. Neo is going to chase down JW. And Olofmeister, the original escapee, yeah, you know, what is he going to do at this point? That's like a split-second decision, and I hope our panel is going to maybe try and pick this up afterwards because they'll have more time to talk about it. But at that point, if you get tunnel vision and you start to think, well, should we, like, we'll have to get Olofmeister. He's trapped. He's alone. We'll surround him and catch him. You could end up throwing the whole round away.
Are you saying that VP were using Blitzkrieg, pretty much? Blitzkrieg tactics?
I mean, you have to at this point, right?
Cut off this guy, get past him, and we'll leave him to deal. We'll leave it, you know, for later. We'll deal with him later, basically, when it comes down to it. That was the right move to make.
Yeah.
Although
cut the supply lines, wait for Winder to come.
Exactly. But Bialdi, with the entry onto Cribs, that was a sick shot up middle. But then for him to pick off Flush Up Blind, that was really nicely done.
Yeah.
But it's like the same scenario when they picked up their first round. Taz with a great double entry with the CZ. This time around it was Bialdi to step in.
There's so much going on in that one clip. I think there's like a smoke popping and an HE and a flashbang, and then a headshot in the middle of all of it. That's nuts. So much going on there.
That's what they have to do to get rid of Flusha.
Pretty quick. They don't respect the smoke. They're just going to run straight through. Pronax has a grenade out. Taz could get a free kill, but not quite. Yeah, he's actually going to follow up. He's not going to let Pronax get away from that one. Taz is feeling it now. A third round here would be so big for Virtus.Pro. Let's see if they're going to be able to do it here. JW up on the high ground, unscopes at the wrong time, and then a pre-planned smoke coming out from Virtus.Pro, which is great news. Actually going to smoke off the sniper spot. Can they get in and get the bomb down? They have not had any luck in this B-bomb site so far. Maybe this is the round. Neo goes down, though. Flusher, rock solid here.
Flusher's starting to wake up, but all of a sudden they're going for the spray, and there you go. Taz will get it through the metal grill. JW, he's crouching. You can't shoot through that. You can only shoot through the top half. It's not going to happen. Doesn't matter. Cribs will find him in the end, and they know exactly where Bialdi's holding from as well. Although Bialdi's coming pretty close to getting this kill. He just can't secure it.
Pasha coming up from behind is definitely big, but just like in reverse now, he can't shoot through this box. This grenade has to kill somebody. Is it going to land? No, it won't. So the defuse is going to go through. Somehow that didn't connect. I mean, we couldn't see because there were so many flashbangs, but it seemed like maybe it should have. They had low enough health that if it had landed, it would have killed someone outright.
Instantly. I thought I would have put money that nade was going to be a touchdown, like right onto the guy defusing that bomb.
Oh, man. If you think about it, if that grenade lands and VP win the round off it, and if Pasha chases down Flusher earlier on, actually Virtus.Pro's half looks a lot better than it currently does, because at 11-2 is not good enough. Like, 2 rounds is definitely not good enough for this map. You need 3 or 4 to have like a chance, and preferably 4 or more.
Well, this time around, Olofmeister will land the initial shot. He's not going to miss it, and he does manage to make it back to the side as well, so no opportunity for VP to retort, to bring it back to a 4-on-4 and give themselves pretty much a fighting chance in this. Boost up there, but Neo doesn't land the shot. Olofmeister's actually missing a couple of them here, so there are some opportunities there being missed by both sides.
Nice grenade to make sure that Crims isn't covering that corner. Maybe try and force him out a little bit. Are they still committing to this, though? That's the thing. Got more than a minute. Could easily rotate back if they wanted to.
I think that second smoke may prompt them to do that, but Minai's getting the instant shot onto Pronax. That may change their minds. Olofmeister, he's watching on the edge. He spots him just as he comes through, and that's a great return there. Man advantage still here for Fnatic on this hold. And this is definitely, I mean, this has got to be a Fnatic round at this point. Pasha's just going to fully commit, though. Gets them out in the open. Crims, he's gone. Point blank shot. He takes out Flusha, too. And Pasha has single-handedly taken this round back in control for VP.
Pasha's positional play is completely off the charts. He's just running into bomb sites and finding himself in spots that he should never have been in the first place. He's playing such a cool game at the moment. Neo's going to take down JW. They might have actually done a 3-on-4, and they had a really bad position, and then it just all clicks all at once. Bialdi's going to finish off on Olofmeister. That's a huge round. Pasha is playing well above and beyond what we expect from him right now. This is super cool.
This is
what's his scoreline? I don't even know how many frags he has, but he's definitely, the kills he's having right now, they're high impact kills.
I think that's the big thing here, the difference. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of frags on VP's side, but the ones that they have managed to get, I mean, they've secured 3 rounds now. Going into the 15th round here, we'll have to see what the state of Fnatic's economy as well, because these have not been cheap buys for Fnatic. And look at this. 15th round and Fnatic are actually going for CZ and armor. Their money has been wrecked. VP have done it. They've actually managed to get Fnatic into a bit of a disadvantageous buy.
And actually, Virtus.Pro, they chose the perfect round to do the speed rush, because Fnatic were all grouped up towards the sewer, so this is going to work out probably really well for Virtus.Pro. As long as they keep pushing, they can't slow up too much like this because they're going to end up getting backstabbed. But if they can make it in and actually get this bomb down, that's going to be huge. Fnatic do not have a defuse kit, although Pasha goes down early on. It's not a good start. Flusher with the return as well. Oh no, Virtus.Pro, if they lose this round, that'd be heartbreaking. Menai's trying to get back in. Neo actually controlling the spray decently even while he's running. And he's going to come for more. He's going to take down the kill on Flusher. It's a 3-on-3 now. And Menai's comes up with one more before he eventually goes down. Still no bomb plant, but a 2-on-2. Pronax has finally come up here.
Limited ammo, though. Pronax has only got 7 bullets left in his CZ. Crims, he's got 12. He's got a full clip. Crims actually taking quite a bit of damage here. They're trying to hunt him down. Neo wants to keep the pressure on him, but there's only 40 seconds left on this clock. They're still keeping the bomb from actually getting planted, and now we're into a 2-on-1. Taz, he's finally going to commit. He's trying to break. This is really sick from Taz. He's going for the mind games. He's going for the win. He wants to bait them out and get this into a 1-on-1.
He's got the right idea. Pronax is right at the edge. Taz is going to come through. That's the first kill. And if only Crims had a grenade, he could finish it right here. Instead, it's going to be Taz going for it once more. Is he going to fake it? Another guy missed. Crims just gets the instant headshot. We do see a bit of a high 5 situation again here. So many rounds. I count at least 3. This last one, Pasha chasing Flusher. And which one was the other one? They had that A bomb side opening, I think, where they ended up throwing it away slightly.
Well, still, I'm just having flashbacks to Taz on Inferno versus Smiths, where he couldn't clutch it again. 1v2, he gets the 1 kill.
I mean, there's at least 3 rounds where Virtus.Pro could have definitely done this. So 12-3 is probably going to be slightly upsetting for them. Now, that doesn't mean they can't win. This is a crazy CT-sided map, so we'll have to see if Virtus.Pro are going to show us something cool. That's a monstrous grenade to start off with. Pasha, oh, great double headshot to start off, and it's going to be Flusher finally taking him down, but that grenade has already done so much more, and Menai is actually going to drop as well.
Oh,
they just keep feeding people to Crims. Is they finally going to go down? He's got 8 more bullets. He charges in, and Taz is going to be brought down as well. 1-on-2 here for Neo, who doesn't have a lot of information, and he can't really cover everything all at once, but this is the same position like earlier.
Yeah, this is still a position that he can come out ahead, and Taz was the man doing the damage last time. Flusher with the air control is going to try and make it happen. He's going to get this plant, and now Neo trying to close that gap. Spots out JW. He now knows where both players are on this map, so there is that advantage, but he still has to find a way to kill off Flusher. And Flusher, all he has to do is play for time, play for JW.
He's waiting for it, and they are doing this really well. Fnatic, Neo trying to hunt them down. He's doing whatever he can. JW is just saying, right, even if you get this kill, you're going to have to defuse at some point, and then I'll be there. Flusher taking a fight of his life here. 11 bullets. He's actually running underneath Neo. Oh, man, look at the laugh on Pronax. He was enjoying that duel, and it will be Fnatic coming out on top. That makes the comeback significantly more tricky now. Yeah. I assume Virtus.Pro are going to be forcing up at this point with C-sets and armor, but
yes.
This start from Pasha is so good. And the grenade as well. Oh, they should have come up. They should have come up with more.
What's a shame there is that I think it was Menai's coming out from Connector. The 2 kills he got were actually on the 2 low health members of Fnatic, the guys who ate the most nade damage. So it left the guys with the most HP alive on Fnatic for them to then just get conveyor belted 2 kills from VP, which is definitely a shame there by VP. So that was a round that VP could have actually secured, but in the end, Fnatic have got 13 rounds.
Nova shotgun on Neo there, and Menai has a really good angle. Oh, he doesn't commit to it, and the bomb is being planted right next to him. Probably could have been a kill right then and there, but as it is, Fnatic take control of the bomb site, and this round is just not working out for Virtus.Pro. I'm not even sure they really want to run in right now, because I don't think they can accomplish anything by doing it.
Alright, sorry, that was just, you know, Neo pro-9ing the guy, like shooting JW in the heels pretty much. Like, okay then. But Neo, he's got 2 frags. He caught Olafmeister out, which is why he's got the fancy gun. This is definitely going to be VP just setting up for exits. And at this point, again, Menai's, I think, was also, you know, a situation where he could have definitely done a lot more. Nice kills by Pasha. They're really turning this into a very expensive round for Fnatic.
He wanted to find that rifle. I'm not sure if he did. I mean, there was something in there, so I'm guessing he picked something up. And he had Neo down at the bottom of that hallway, so they were sort of like doing a 1-2 combo trick, which is kind of cool. Just a switch and bait, I guess is what we call them. Bait and switch.
Bait and switch, yeah.
Yeah, there is a rifle on the ground, so...
He was trying to get it at the end there, but that was really nicely done by Pasha. Still, you know, Manai's, I think if he just kind of faces, picks off the man on short there, that could change a lot for VP, because he stays alive then. It could have potentially had a big impact on that round. Instead, Fnatic now sitting on 14 rounds, and VP are going to go for the force, and this is just turning into an all-out battle. 1-for-1 trades everywhere. We're into a 3-on-3 now. Crims down to 10 HP, so Fnatic a little bit behind in this.
Just a tiny bit. Neo looking for the opening. Does some good damage to Pronax, but they're going to try and wrap in on him. Neo only going to get the 1 kill in, so more trading going on. Pasha, though, is on a really, really good angle to stop this bomb plant from going down. Crims is going to try and do it. That grenade only tags him up. He's on 1 health and he gets the bomb plant. That is ridiculous. And now we're going to have to see if Fnatic can somehow come out of this again, because this is right on the edge for Virtus.Pro. They got to put an end to it now, or they're going to lose the first map in this best of 3 right here and now.
Look at Flusha. Oh, this is so sneaky. They lose the teammate. Not sure if the bomb was planted for him, though. Yes, it was. But the smoke goes down. Flusha still got the angle. He's got the perfect angle. As soon as Pasha gets on this bomb, Flusha can stop this from happening.
They don't have a kit. He's going to have to try and defuse for 10 seconds, and Flusha is going to try... he's just going to shoot right through the perfect angle, and that's it. Very nicely handled. Well thought out. That bomb was planted just for that after plant situation. Triple kill on Flusha. And Virtus.Pro, they're so close, and it's yet so far.
Yeah, exactly. They just can't do it. Flusha gets up into sniper just in the nick of time to set up for that position. And Crims, well, I mean, Crims basically, I mean, sometimes, you know, that wink, right? That wink, you know, living with 1 HP. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Flusha's at 26 kills, by the way, and 19 rounds into the game. That has to be considered, you know, that's okay. You're doing a fine job at that point.
Pretty solid scoreline, that's for sure.
Yeah, Khan will pay out your salary.
You're not going to live on the street. Whoa.
Good shot from Neo. Straight headshot on Pronax, and he could have even maybe killed JW then, but just a second too slow.
It's the battle here. Crims managed to catch Minai's and Bialy, both trying to push in through connector. Third man is there. I believe that's Pasha. And yes, Pasha is no longer there. Crims will find him too. So Taz is the last man alive, lurking through the main entrance to B site. Fnatic, they can go up short. They can do pretty much whatever they want at this point. It's a nigh impossible situation for them to lose.
Yeah. 5-7 here on Taz is kind of good, but Crims is going to end it up with a quad kill, and that's 16-3 in favor of the Swedish team. Damn.
Damn, son. And Olaf Meister, man, don't actually give him any more Red Bull, because he's just like taking swings at Crims right now, like, slap my head. Come on. We're a team.